How many times have you told yourself, "Tomorrow I'll be stronger," only to give in today? How many times have you said, "Just this once," and ended up repeating the same cycle over and over again? Here's the truth. You don't lose to temptation because you're weak. You lose because you don't yet understand how your mind really works. Today, you'll discover 10 psychological secrets that will make you unshakable, a mental warrior, a master of self-control. 1. Trick your brain with micro-rewards. Your brain is addicted to dopamine, that chemical rush of pleasure, relief, and instant satisfaction. That's why it constantly pulls you toward comfort, sugar, distractions, and procrastination. But here's the secret. You can hack that system. Instead of waiting for big results, celebrate the small ones. Every time you resist temptation, take a deep breath and whisper, "That's one battle won." The brain doesn't distinguish between a big victory and a small one. It only feels the reward. Stop waiting for motivation. Create dopamine through action. Every little win rewires your brain for strength. If you want to win the war, start celebrating the small battles. 2. The 10-second rule. Temptation's greatest weapon is speed. It hits before you even think. But you can break that spell with one simple move: time. The next time an impulse hits, pause. Count to 10. 10 seconds of breathing, 10 seconds to remember who you are. That short pause separates emotion from decision, and in that space, power is born. Self-mastery isn't about not feeling the urge, it's about buying time to make the right choice. When temptation strikes, count to 10 and watch your self-control awaken. 4. Rewrite your inner story. You act according to the story you tell yourself. If you believe you're weak, you act weak. If you believe you're strong, you act strong. So change the narrative. Tell yourself, "I'm someone who chooses what's best for me." Repeat it until it becomes your truth. Identity drives behavior. You don't fight to resist. You evolve into someone who no longer needs to fight. Decide today who you are, the author of your story or the character who keeps surrendering. 5. Replace pleasure. Don't destroy it. You can't beat pleasure by denying it. You beat it by replacing it. The brain seeks pleasure like fire seeks oxygen, so give it a new fuel. Trade toxic pleasure for purposeful pleasure. Instead of eating from stress, move your body. Instead of scrolling endlessly, learn something new. Pleasure isn't the enemy. Misplaced pleasure is. The strongest people aren't those who say no to everything. They're the ones who find better things to say yes to. Today, trade one harmful pleasure for one healthy one and watch your power grow. 6. The power of reverse visualization. Instead of imagining success, imagine the cost of failure. Picture what happens if you keep giving in. See the regret, the loss, the pain. Feel it. Let it burn into your mind. We humans run from pain faster than we chase pleasure. That's psychology. Use it. Visualize the downfall that comes with weakness, and your mind will rebel against it. Before you fall, see the ground. Before you give in, feel the consequence. 7. Automate the right decisions. Every choice drains mental energy, and when that energy runs out, temptation wins. High performers don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. They automate discipline, set routines, create unbreakable rules. When the yes and no are already decided, temptation has no opening. Freedom doesn't come from having endless options. It comes from eliminating the ones that destroy you. Decide today. What rules will you never break again? 8. The observer effect. We act differently when we know we're being watched. So watch yourself. Be your own observer. Write down your choices. Track your promises. Measure your effort. When you become aware, your behavior transforms. Self-awareness is the mirror where power begins. Tonight, write down one temptation you resisted and feel how your mind starts to shift. 9. Reward progress, not perfection. Perfectionism kills progress. You don't need to get it right every time. You just need to keep getting better. Every day you resist a little more, your inner strength compounds. Falling isn't failure. Staying down is. The strongest people aren't flawless. They're relentless. Stop punishing yourself for the times you fell. Start celebrating the times you got back up. Remember, self-control isn't about saying no to life, it's about saying yes to what truly matters. Temptation is the battlefield where warriors are made. Every time you say no, you sharpen your sword. Every moment you resist, you reclaim a piece of your power. You don't need to conquer the world, just yourself. That's where freedom begins. That's where greatness lives. Temptation is the battlefield where warriors are made. Every time you say no, you sharpen your sword. Every moment you resist, you reclaim a piece of your power. You don't need to conquer the world, just yourself. That's where freedom begins. That's where greatness lives. The choice is in front of you now. Keep being a prisoner of your impulses, or rise as the master of your mind. A new version of you is waiting, and it's built one decision at a time. Now it's your turn. Comment below which of these 10 secrets you'll start applying today. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to keep building that unshakable mindset, subscribe now, because here, you don't just learn how to resist temptation. Here you learn how to become unbreakable.